Welcome back to our exploration of the intricate world of soap operas. Today we will delve into the complex dynamics of relationships and how they can be reshaped by adversity. Let's consider a hypothetical scenario where two characters, akin to Sonny Corinthos and Carly Spencer, find themselves at a crossroads, their bond tested by the trials they face. In a world where relationships are constantly evolving, the chemistry between two individuals can remain a constant, even as circumstances change. This enduring connection can be the foundation upon which they rebuild their lives together. Imagine a scenario where these characters, despite their current separations and new relationships, still share a deep emotional bond. This bond could be the catalyst for a reunion, especially if external factors like health issues or personal crises force them to re-evaluate their priorities. The role of vulnerability. Vulnerability is a powerful tool in relationships. When one partner is facing challenges, such as health problems or personal struggles, it can create an opportunity for the other to step in and offer support. This support can reignite feelings that may have been dormant, leading to a deeper connection. In our hypothetical scenario, if one character is dealing with health issues, the other might find themselves drawn back in, not just out of obligation but out of genuine concern and love. The impact of external factors. External factors, such as danger or personal crises, can also play a significant role in bringing people together. If our characters are facing threats or challenges that require them to lean on each other, it could create a situation where they must confront their feelings and decide whether to rekindle their relationship. This shared adversity can strengthen their bond and make them realize that they are better together than apart. The power of shared secrets and trust. Shared secrets and trust are essential components of any strong relationship. When two people have a history of sharing vulnerabilities and supporting each other through difficult times, it can create a deep sense of loyalty and commitment. In our scenario, if these characters have shared secrets and have been there for each other in the past, it could be the foundation upon which they rebuild their relationship, especially if they find themselves in a situation where they need to rely on each other once again. The role of current relationships. Current relationships can also influence whether these characters decide to reunite. If one or both of them are in new relationships that are not fulfilling or are facing challenges, it might make them more open to revisiting past connections. For instance, if Carly's relationship with someone like Jack Brennan is struggling, she might find herself drawn back to Sonny, especially if he is facing health issues and needs her support. The emotional toll of adversity. Adversity can have a profound emotional toll on individuals, making them re-evaluate their priorities and relationships. If our characters are facing significant challenges, such as health crises or personal losses, it could lead them to seek comfort in familiar relationships. This emotional vulnerability can be a powerful catalyst for change, making them realize what truly matters in their lives. A potential reunion. The possibility of a reunion between these characters hinges on several factors, including their current circumstances, the state of their current relationships, and their willingness to confront their past and rekindle their connection. If they find themselves in a situation where they must rely on each other, it could be the push they need to reunite. This reunion would not only be about rekindling romance but also about finding strength and support in each other during difficult times. In conclusion, relationships are complex and can be influenced by a myriad of factors, including vulnerability, shared secrets, and external challenges. Whether our hypothetical characters choose to reunite depends on their ability to confront their feelings and prioritize their needs during times of adversity. This journey of self-discovery and relationship exploration can lead to a deeper understanding of themselves and each other, potentially paving the way for a stronger, more meaningful connection in the future. Next, we will delve into the complex dynamics of relationships and power struggles, focusing on how characters like Ava Jerome navigate their way through adversity and leverage information to their advantage. In the world of soap operas, information is power, and characters like Ava Jerome know how to wield it effectively. When Ava discovers the truth behind Rick Lansing's accident, she realizes that Christina Corinthos Davis was involved, and this revelation sets off a chain of events that could change the dynamics of her relationships with key figures like Sonny Corinthos and Alexis Davis. Ava's initial fear gives way to a cunning plan to use this knowledge to her advantage, particularly in her quest for financial stability and custody rights. Ava's financial struggles have been exacerbated by Valentine Cassadine's actions, which have left her in a precarious position. Her attempt to secure $2 million from Sonny Corinthos ended in a stalemate, with Sonny offering the money in exchange for more custody rights over Avery Corinthos, a deal Ava was unwilling to accept. This situation highlights the complexity of Ava's relationships and her determination to protect her interests. The knowledge that Christina was behind Rick's accident could be the leverage Ava needs to secure financial support from Sonny or even Alexis Davis, who might be willing to release some of the Cassadine fortune to avoid scandal. The role of family loyalty. Family loyalty plays a significant role in how characters like Sonny and Alexis respond to crises. Both are known for their protective instincts, especially when it comes to Christina. This loyalty could lead them to try and shield Christina from the consequences of her actions, which Ava could exploit to her advantage. However, there's also the possibility that Christina might realize the gravity of her actions and decide to confess, potentially altering the course of events. Lucky Spencer, who is aware of Christina's involvement, could be the wild card in this scenario, holding information that could change everything. The complexity of relationships and power dynamics. The relationships between these characters are multifaceted and influenced by a variety of factors, including past experiences, current circumstances, and personal motivations. Ava's ability to navigate these complex dynamics and use them to her advantage is a testament to her cunning and resilience. The power struggle between Ava and those around her, particularly Sonny and Alexis, will likely escalate as she presses her demands. Whether Sonny will give in to Ava's blackmail remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the stakes are high, and the outcome could have far-reaching consequences for all involved. The potential for repercussions. As Ava pursues her blackmail plan, she must consider the potential repercussions of her actions. If Christina decides to confess, it could undermine Ava's leverage and lead to unforeseen consequences. Additionally, Lucky's role in this scenario could be pivotal, as he might choose to reveal what he knows, potentially upending the balance of power. The dynamics between these characters are volatile, and any misstep could lead to a chain reaction of events that none of them can fully anticipate. In conclusion, the world of soap operas is filled with complex characters and intricate plotlines, where information and leverage are key to survival. Ava Jerome's situation is a prime example of how characters navigate these challenges, using every tool at their disposal to achieve their goals. As the story unfolds, it will be interesting to see how Ava's plan plays out and whether she will succeed in her quest for financial security and custody rights. The involvement of characters like Lucky Spencer adds an element of unpredictability, ensuring that the outcome will be both surprising and engaging. Blackmail is a powerful tool in the world of soap operas, allowing characters to manipulate situations to their advantage. Ava's decision to use her knowledge of Christina's actions as leverage highlights her resourcefulness and determination. However, this strategy also carries risks, as it could lead to backlash from Sonny and Alexis if they feel cornered or threatened. The impact of family secrets. Family secrets and loyalty are central themes in soap operas. The fact that Christina's actions are known to Lucky Spencer adds a layer of complexity, as he could choose to reveal this information at any moment. This dynamic creates tension and uncertainty, as characters must navigate their relationships while keeping secrets and protecting loved ones. The power of information. Information is a valuable commodity in these scenarios. Ava's ability to uncover the truth about Rick's accident gives her a significant advantage, allowing her to dictate terms and push for what she wants. This highlights the importance of intelligence gathering and strategic planning in achieving one's goals. The unpredictability of characters. Soap operas thrive on unpredictability, with characters often making unexpected decisions that alter the course of events. In this scenario, Lucky Spencer's role could be pivotal, as his actions might surprise everyone and change the dynamics of the situation. This unpredictability keeps viewers engaged and invested in the story. As we explore the complex world of soap operas, it becomes clear that characters like Ava Jerome are masters of manipulation, using every tool at their disposal to achieve their objectives. The interplay between characters, the use of leverage, and the unpredictability of events all contribute to a narrative that is both captivating and unpredictable. Whether Ava succeeds in her plans or faces unexpected challenges, one thing is certain. The journey will be filled with twists and turns that keep audiences on the edge of their seats. Next, we will delve into the complex dynamics of relationships and power struggles, focusing on how characters like Christina Davis navigate their way through adversity and confront the consequences of their actions. As the story unfolds, Christina Davis finds herself facing the repercussions of her actions. The revelation that Elizabeth Baldwin was injured in the car she sabotaged adds a new layer of complexity to the situation. Lucky Spencer, now aware of the full extent of Christina's actions, is faced with a difficult decision, whether to turn her in or protect her. This dilemma highlights the deep-seated loyalty and responsibility that Lucky feels towards his family and friends, even as he grapples with the moral implications of covering up a serious crime. The fact that Rick Lansing and Elizabeth survived the accident is a relief, but it also means that Christina's secret is at risk of being exposed. Rick's recovery and growing recollection of the events leading up to the crash could spell trouble for Christina, as he may eventually remember details that incriminate her. Meanwhile, Ava Jerome is piecing together the truth, which could further complicate Christina's situation. The dynamics between these characters are volatile, with each move potentially leading to a cascade of consequences that none of them can fully anticipate. The role of family loyalty and protection. Family loyalty plays a significant role in how characters like Lucky Spencer respond to crises. Initially, Lucky advised Christina to cover her tracks by claiming she was at Charlie's pub doing inventory. However, with Elizabeth's injury, the situation has become more complicated. Lucky must now decide whether to continue supporting Christina by keeping her secret or to encourage her to confess. This decision will not only impact Christina's future but also reflect on Lucky's character and his ability to navigate complex moral dilemmas. The involvement of other family members, such as Sonny and Alexis Davis, could further complicate matters. They might try to protect Christina from the consequences of her actions, but this could lead to a rift within the family if others disagree with their approach. The tension between protecting loved ones and doing what is right will be a central theme as this story unfolds. The impact of past trauma. Christina's actions have been influenced by past traumas, particularly the loss of her baby and her perception of Ava Jerome's role in that tragedy. Her vengeful path has been driven by a deep sense of hurt and betrayal. However, as the consequences of her actions become clearer, Christina may be forced to confront the harm she has caused and the damage to her relationships. This journey of self-discovery could lead to a turning point for Christina, where she must choose between continuing down a destructive path or seeking redemption and healing. The power of information and leverage. Information is a powerful tool in the world of soap operas. Ava Jerome's growing awareness of Christina's involvement in the accident gives her leverage, which she might use to her advantage. This could lead to a complex game of cat and mouse between Ava and Christina, with each trying to outmaneuver the other. The involvement of characters like Lucky Spencer adds an element of unpredictability, as his actions could tip the balance in favor of either side. The unpredictability of characters. Soap operas thrive on unpredictability, with characters often making unexpected decisions that alter the course of events. In this scenario, Lucky's response to Christina's actions will be pivotal. Will he encourage her to confess, or will he continue to protect her? The preview of Lucky telling Christina she has gone too far suggests that he may be reaching a breaking point, where he can no longer support her actions. This confrontation could be the catalyst for a significant shift in the story, as Christina is forced to confront the consequences of her behavior. In soap operas, blackmail and leverage are common tools used by characters to achieve their goals. Ava Jerome's growing awareness of Christina's actions could lead to a situation where Ava uses this information to her advantage, potentially forcing Christina into a corner. This dynamic highlights the complex power struggles that occur when characters have secrets that could be used against them. The impact of family secrets. Family secrets and loyalty are central themes in soap operas. The fact that Lucky Spencer knows the truth about Christina's actions adds a layer of complexity, as he must navigate his loyalty to his family with his sense of justice. This tension creates a rich narrative, where characters must balance their personal relationships with their moral obligations. The power of redemption. Redemption is a powerful theme in soap operas, as characters often seek forgiveness and a chance to make amends for past mistakes. Christina's journey could be one of redemption, as she confronts the harm she has caused and seeks to make things right. This path would involve difficult choices and potentially painful confrontations, but it could also lead to personal growth and healing. As we explore the complex world of soap operas, it becomes clear that characters like Christina Corinthos Davis are navigating a web of relationships and consequences that are both challenging and transformative. The interplay between characters, the use of leverage, and the unpredictability of events all contribute to a narrative that is both captivating and unpredictable. Whether Christina finds redemption or faces further challenges, one thing is certain: the journey will be filled with twists and turns that keep audiences on the edge of their seats.